Good morning, everyone. You know, the world is full of sides, choices in life. Pepsi or Coca-Cola, Quiznos or Subway, Pokemon, Sun or Moon. You get the picture. I'm sitting here eating my Quiznos today, just got back from school, and I realized how much choice we are given in society. You have chosen to spend your time on YouTube, and not only on YouTube, but then spend your time to click on this video. And time is all we have. So I want to thank you right now for spending your time making that choice to watch this vlog. And with that said, that is the beginning of today, which should be a great day because we're in the positives. In case you missed the last vlog, it snowed big time. Look at this stuff. That's a good foot right there that came off of the roof. But yeah, it snowed big time. Normally it does this and then the snow melts before Christmas. We normally get a dump in November and then it's gone, or it kind of turns to slush. My prediction, that's what's gonna happen. You can already see all the grass there, and across the street you can see some grass there as well. Some dirt and stuff. It's really starting to poke through, and the roads are pretty much all black. So I had my snow day yesterday, which I thought was gonna be tons of playing Pokemon and recording and just chilling, but it wasn't. Today though, I finished up school. You know, I finish early, and I'm gonna come home, and today's a Tuesday, so I'm gonna try and record some episodes for the gaming channel and stuff. Also, I found the last couple vlogs have been kind of shaky, so I changed the steady shot settings on the camera, because this is my brand new camera, and wasn't happy with the picture quality's good, but it was shaky. So I changed the steady shot stuff. Maybe it's gonna be a little smoother now. Something to note. It's turning around. Do you see that FedEx truck? It was parked right on behind my backyard. See, when you type in my address on Google Maps, sometimes, like for Uber and stuff, it'll take them, because there's a road past that fence, it'll take them to my backyard on that road. And that FedEx truck was sitting there for a very long time. I'm guessing it was trying to figure out how to get to this address. Watch, it's gonna come around the corner.
One eternity later.
I may be wrong. No truckers came. Just finished recording 2 episodes of Pokemon, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's an hour's worth of footage. And I finished editing one that took the past 3 days to edit. Anyways, these episodes that are going up are gonna be episodes 7 and 8, I believe, and they are my favorites if you guys wanna check them out, if they appeal to you. If not, that is okay. This entire vlog's been in the kitchen. Isn't that weird? That is so weird. It's 4 o'clock and it gets dark at 5 outside. This whole vlog's also been about the weather. Charlie, sometimes I don't have anything to talk about. What am I supposed to do then? Find something interesting to do for the vlog? Yeah, probably. Probably. I have either just done something very smart or very dumb. Do you remember the last night I was in Florida when I made that vlog about my YouTube channel and stuff? Well, I jumped to a decision because, as you know, I was worried about the stats on this channel and stuff, so I hit up Social Blade, which isn't a good idea. But I hit it up and there was a little ad. I can't seem to find it now, but basically it was some ad. You pay $200 and you get a 1-hour Skype call with YouTube certified people from Social Blade to teach you. Now, when you get to a certain point in YouTube, you actually unlock kind of a thing where you get a contact at YouTube and then they help you with your channel and content and stuff. But somewhere along the lines, I had that, and somewhere along the lines they just stopped talking to me. And as soon as that happened, all my stats went down. So I'm like, WTF. So I'm paying $200. Now, these even my YouTube contacts, they only gave me very basic information that I already pretty much knew. So it's kind of a waste of time. Let's turn on some lights here. These Social Blade people are supposed to be professionals and they are certified by YouTube, so it's not a scam, but they teach supposedly advanced methods and techniques, so they need to review your channel, do all this stuff before they accept the money, and you put in a time, and 6:30 today is mine. It's 6:19, so I gotta go down there, but this is either gonna be an hour of a waste of time for $200 or mind-blowing stuff. There's only one way to find out. Oh, by the way, I have no questions prepared. They basically said, "What do you want to get out of this conference call?" And I just said, "Grow traffic audience. Stats randomly dropped? Question mark." That's all. Charlie, I can't let you out because then, if I let you out, I'll have to let you in, and I'll be on the phone call. So can't do that. But that's what I said. I have no questions. Hopefully for $200, they can just help me. I don't think for $200 I need to come up with tons of questions. They should be able to look at my stuff and be like, here's what you need to do. That's what I'm hoping for. Call ended. Duration, 1 hour. 1 hour call, $200. Was it worth it? Well, here's the thing. I learned a whole lot about SEO, search engine optimization. I'm gonna pass on some of this information to you guys so you don't have to pay $200 for an hour-long Skype call. I also can't divulge all my secrets I've just acquired. I'm just playing. But okay, so most important thing for anyone out there who wants to have your own YouTube channel, which I'm assuming there's a lot of you, the most important thing with YouTube, and not just YouTube, but all of life, is consistency. Consistency is key. Remember that. You'll do great. It's funny me saying that because my consistency is awful, right? I tried doing daily vlogging for a full year. I could never hit the mark, so I decided to bring it down to 3 videos a week in order to be able to hit that mark, and even still I was slacking and falling all over the place. So this session's really taught me that have a schedule. Mine's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stick to it. Consistency. And I've been told that for years. When I went to Google conferences, all my other YouTube reps, consistency. So do that. Everything else, tags, titles, just picture comes before title, so make sure your picture's good. Title to back it up. But honestly, if I'm perfectly honest, titles, tags, all that crap doesn't matter if you have good content. Good content, consistent content. Doesn't matter what you're doing. That'll work. Literally that entire time, Charlie was barking to go outside. I think it's because he has to pee. I feel so bad, but I couldn't let him out. You want to know something else funny? The guy who was helping me with my YouTube had already found my channel before I told him about it.
How do you do that?
Because he was looking for new vlog cameras, so he found my Sony video on this camera.
So he was checking out your review on the camera.
Yep.
Just for...
Yep. Pretty cool. Today was an amazing day for the Pokemon Let's Play thing. I recorded tons of gameplay, and overall it was just something that I had really been needing to do, and I really wanted to do lately, and I haven't been able to, so that was great. But the more I film on one channel, the more another one falls, so because I put a lot of work today into recording those Pokemon videos, the vlog is going to be a little bit shorter, so I apologize on that front, but it's also, I've tried filming these Pokemon videos after the vlog's over, late at night, but then my energy's not there, so you give some, you take some. As far as the vlog goes, I think I can leave you guys with a little more tips and information for people looking to do YouTube, and you kind of want to learn what I learned today, because that was the majority of my day, was conference calls. Some secrets I'm going to be giving here. A lot of people would pay good money for. YouTube takes the words that you type and uses those to categorize your video and make it appear under certain other videos, and basically in a title, the word at the beginning of the title is the most important, then the second word is the second most important, third word is the third most important, and then everything after that kind of dwindles away. If there's some really good keywords YouTube can automatically pull out of that, that's good, but YouTube, people aren't watching the videos to categorize them, so it's all text-based. So the more you can include in a paragraph in the bottom of the description, the more you can fill up that 3 lines of description before you have to click show more, the better. The faster your title can get to the point, the better. And a tip for thumbnails, best tip, over 50% of YouTube is now viewed on mobile devices. That means over half of you guys are watching this on a phone or tablet, and that means smaller screens. And with smaller screens, it means make your thumbnails easy to see in a small size. So maybe shrink it way down and see if it looks good. Also, faces. I learned this today. I'm literally sharing everything I know. The human brain is wired to naturally see faces. So if you have a facial expression or some crazy face in a thumbnail, the human brain will draw to that faster. So if you have the suggestions for you box and there's a bunch of thumbnails and they're all, kind of wide angle pictures and cool, but you see someone with a crazy face, that is where it counts. And that's my belief on part of why BuzzFeed does so well. Go to any BuzzFeed channel of any BuzzFeed video and pretty much every single one, facial expressions. That is enough info for you guys to start with. But again, the most important thing is just the content. That stuff really doesn't matter for making great videos people will watch. So I asked you guys today, would you like to see more of this? I can make a whole video on it if you want to. Whatever the cause may be, let me know in the comments. Would you like to see more YouTube tips? And what do you think the most important tip is? I can tell you one thing. Let me move back a bit because I was actually taught about something a little new. Alright guys, I'm about to go, but last thing I say, forgot to mention this. If you saw the last vlog, I kind of goofed up on the intro, but you'll probably never see another intro again. Or, if you do, it'll be short. You see, the human brain, on average, has about 12 seconds of attention on a YouTube video before the person either decides, keep watching or click away. 12 seconds. If you have a 15-second intro on the beginning of your video, that's bad. So, I may have a 3-second intro or something later on the future, but for now, intros don't really provide much, and you don't see a lot of vloggers using intros, so for that reason, I'm not gonna. Let me know if you want to keep the intro around, maybe a shorter version or something, but what I do have is outros. So, this is what the new outros look like, and you can do this too on YouTube. Pretty cool end credit thing. You can click here to subscribe, you can click here to check out videos by me suggested for you, and here for my most recent vlog. With that all said, time for me to go, but I hope you enjoyed, and as always, this was Adam, signing off.